Hey guys, I'm Nina the Baby Chick. For some moms and babies, breastfeeding can come easily and naturally from the very beginning. But more oftentimes than not, breastfeeding is a real challenge and can be a difficult new skill to learn for both mom and baby. I'm sharing 8 different breastfeeding positions to help you learn a more comfortable position for you and your little one. It's great to know several different breastfeeding positions because it allows the baby to pull milk from different milk ducts, which helps you avoid a clogged milk duct and mastitis. 1. Cradle. This is a classic position you imagine when you think of holding a baby and breastfeeding. Your baby will be cradled in the crook of one of your arms while his or her bottom is supported by the other. The first few times you breastfeed your baby, you may want to hold your breast with the arm that is not supporting their head to give them more guidance in finding your nipple. If your breast is more round and your nipple doesn't protrude as much, try holding your nipple between your pointer finger and thumb to help your baby get a proper latch onto the entire nipple. If you have flat or inverted nipples, a nipple shield is a helpful tool as well. To better your comfort, place a nursing pillow on your lap underneath your baby. This immensely helps your arms and upper back while you hold your baby for several minutes as they breastfeed. With a newborn, you may also be wondering how to position your baby for his or her comfort. Your baby should be lying tummy to tummy with you, their arm tucked under yours so that you can't see it. Make sure you are supporting their neck, spine, and bottom. If you had a cesarean, you might find that this position puts too much pressure on your abdomen, and another position may suit you better. 2. Cross cradle. This is a very similar position to the cradle position, but your arms are switching roles. If you're breastfeeding on your right breast, your baby's head will not be supported by the crook of your right arm, like in the cradle position, but rather by your left arm. Your left hand should be holding your baby's head with your thumb and fingers placed below their ears, which supports their head and neck. This position is excellent for mothers and babies who are having trouble latching, as you're better able to guide your baby's mouth to your breast with your fingers at the base of the back of their head and use your other hand to guide your breast and nipple toward your baby. This can be a great position for your very first latch. 3. Football hold. It looks just as it sounds. Pretend you're clutching a football. Your baby's body will be tucked under your arm on the same side you're breastfeeding from, and that hand will hold and guide your baby's head. To obtain this position, place your baby next to you on a pillow. Place your arm along baby's back and your hand around your baby's head and neck for support, but don't put too much pressure. That causes your baby's head and neck to arch. Your baby's head should be facing you with their legs behind your back and their tummy should be turned towards you. This is a wonderful position for mothers who are breastfeeding twin babies simultaneously, premature babies, and mothers who have larger breasts or mothers whose breasts may be more round or nipples flatter, as you're able to hold your baby's head with your hand, and you have a free hand to help guide your baby to your nipple. This position is also helpful for mothers who've had a cesarean, since it doesn't put pressure on your incision on your abdomen. 4. Laid back breastfeeding or reclined position. This is a more relaxed breastfeeding position. Mom can recline on the couch or bed with a pillow supporting her back and another under her feet or knees. Baby should be lying on top of mom, stomach to stomach. This gives your baby more control over the flow of milk as they're able to scoot away and towards the breast, massaging the milk out. You also have a direct gaze at your baby and are doing less work, and your nipple is naturally pointing to the roof of their mouth where it should be. This position is good if you've had a cesarean, as you could place your baby's body higher up towards your chest, or maybe diagonally off to the side as long as they are on top of you facing your breast. It's also a great position if you've had tears during childbirth, as there's less pressure on your bottom since you aren't sitting upright. And it's a good position if you have a fast letdown or oversupply of breast milk. 5. Side lying. This is one of my favorite positions, especially for nighttime. If you are co-sleeping, side lying is a great relaxed breastfeeding position during the middle of the night. Place a pillow or two under your head as you lay on your side with baby's tummy facing yours. You may choose to cradle your baby's head with the hand of your bottom arm, or more comfortably with the hand of your top arm as you tuck your bottom arm under your head and out of the way. Try not to bend toward your baby or lift your baby toward you, but rather be in a comfortable position where their mouth is at your nipple. This may mean that you have extra pillows under your head, maybe one between your legs, or perhaps no pillows at all. See what fits you best. 6. Dangle. The dangle is quite an interesting breastfeeding position. It is less known and so amazing when you have a clogged milk duct or mastitis. Your baby should be lying on their back while you prop yourself up on a pillow and let your breast dangle while you breastfeed. Gravity in your baby's suckling will help drain a clogged duct. 7. Upright breastfeeding or koala hold. In the upright breastfeeding position or koala hold, your baby sits upright, straddling your thigh as he or she feeds. This is a convenient way to feed your baby once they are older and can sit unsupported, but can also be done with support with a younger baby. The upright position is one of the most comfortable breastfeeding positions for babies who suffer from reflux or ear infections, and it can also work well with babies who have tongue tie or low muscle tone. 8. Nursing in a sling. It may take some practice, but breastfeeding your baby in a sling can be very convenient when you're out and about with your baby or busy doing chores at home. This is also a handy position if your baby dislikes being put down or feeds frequently. Place your baby in their carrier and position them to meet your breast. Don't have the sling or carrier too loose or too tight. This position usually works best if your baby is an experienced breastfeeder and can hold their head up by themselves. You can breastfeed in ring slings, stretchy wraps, and front carriers. Whichever you choose, make sure you can always see your baby's face and his chin is not pressed against his chest. There are so many ways that you can breastfeed your baby. I hope this video leaves you feeling empowered to get creative in finding the right breastfeeding position for you and your little one in any given situation.